everyone, this is BThrowbackIn07, and I am back with another Let's Try. So today's Let's Try is going to be of a game that I hold pretty close to my heart, in terms of nostalgia at least. It's Sapphire Yours, which is a Boulder Dash clone that I've known for a long time. Like, I used to play this game when I was a kid, back in like the early mid-2000s, somewhere around that time frame. This game has been around since like 1999 though, so it's an antique. And basically this version is actually a remake that the author has been working on, and they released this web version recently, and yeah, I decided, why not? Let's look into it and try it out. So yeah, that's what this video is gonna be. We're gonna take a look at this, see how it feels, and yeah. I already played for a few seconds just to make sure everything was working properly, that sound was there or whatever. And one thing that I noticed almost right out of the gate. Okay, hold on. Alright, so basic mining. A simple mine to learn how to control the miner. Use the directional keys or draw the path on touch display. Move over gems to collect them. Alright, so the thing you'll notice, first and foremost, is this game is so slow. Okay, so you can use touch controls, which is interesting, but I mean, that's good for the touch controls because it gives you more time to think, but that is loud, by the way. That is really loud. Hopefully I'll have reduced the volume on y'all's end, but yeah, big criticism right out the gate. There should be a way to toggle how fast the character goes. Like, I get it, it's mobile, you want to be able to do the drawing, and that for touch controls, I actually think that this speed can be good, but actually if it's so, it's still a bit too slow for me. I really think there should be a way to toggle the speed. Because honestly, this is slower than Subterra Prime, or just Subterra, and that game already kind of controls somewhat slowly, but it's manageable in that game. Here, this is just too much, like especially if you're using the keyboard. I'm sorry to be a bit critical right out the gate, it's just, this kind of bugs me. But yeah, as you can see, this is pretty typical Boulder Dash clone. You have boulders, and yeah. Alright, so, as you may have noticed, many objects tend to fall down when not properly supported. Be careful not to get smashed. Alright, let's see about this. So, what happens if I do this? Okay. Alright, so everything falls at the speed of your character, so yeah. Ooh, I thought I was gonna die there, but I did not. Yeah, it's just really slow, though. Okay, am I gonna die from this? Yes, I died. Okay. Alright, let's do that again. Alright, so. Yeah, I like the idea of the touch controls. It feels like all the Boulder Dash clones nowadays are like trying to appeal to a more casual audience. Which, I mean, I guess it's fair, but I don't know. The speed really kind of it kind of gets to me. Okay, so to collect a nearby object without actually moving there, press the space action key. Oh, okay, so yeah. On touch displays, simply tap on the object. Okay, so basically, go here, and then you click. That's actually cool. I wish you could, like, click on an object and then path map to it, but I think that would kind of maybe ruin the fun of playing it, so yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I don't know. I like the touch controls. Like, it's rare that I'll And actually, no. I'll scratch that thought. But no, these touch controls are good. I like them. Nice, so rock your way out. So yeah, this is the part where we push some rocks around, and there's some sapphires. The titular sapphires, which will be mine. Not yours, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, so if you try to move a character into a wall, it's gonna stop. It's gonna like cut out the whole path, which I don't know how I feel about that, especially with how slow it already goes. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Like stopping the path. I don't know. Like maybe it should just like skip to the next available move, but I don't know. Maybe that could break something. So, I don't know, it's, yeah, I guess it's alright. So, how bombs work. Handle explosives with caution. Dropping bombs or dropping anything on them will blast in a 3x3 square. So, yeah. We've seen how these work already. We are no strangers to these. So, yeah. Just push that in there. Yeah, I really think that you should have a speed toggle somewhere. Like, we don't even have, like, an option to toggle the music volume so far, which I really think we need. I will actually lower this on my end because this is ridiculously loud. Give me a moment. Alright. Yeah, I'll have to remember to bring that up because that's the volume of my internet browser, but, yeah. This game is ridiculously loud. Okay. Packs of dynamite can be collected and placed at different positions. So press the Shift Action 2 key, or tap. Or tap on the dude. Alright. Let's do it. Yeah, I actually think the way... Ooh. I heard that. That was an interesting sound effect. Alright, so yeah, we have to be careful to not, screw ourselves over. Can you please not, Okay. Also, I don't know how I feel about the character starting to move before you let go. Like, I think that kind of also combines with his speed, but like, the character should only start moving when you're done drawing your path, because otherwise, like, it kind of adds needless pressure. And I guess like, if you want a character to start moving already, I think what you should do is like, just like draw a path, let go, and then draw again. Like that, I think you have that already, so it's like it's not that big of a problem. Acid. So we're just gonna wait. But yeah, the speed, I think it's just too slow. Like, it's one thing to be able to like plot things out, but this is I don't know. You should, I don't know, maybe have a toggle like mid game. Maybe like you can like change the speed of how fast the game goes. Or have a dedicated button for it. Alright, so what's this? Oh, we're already in the action. Okay. Alright, so those are rubies. They act basically the same as in, okay. They act the same as in Subterra. They are pretty much invincible, and when exploded next to, they will, yeah, they'll just create a laser. Which is pretty cool. I actually think that's where Subterra got the idea for the lasers from. Because as far as I'm aware, Sapphire Yours came out before Subterra. And I think this is where Subterra got the pillow, the ruby lasers from, among other things, probably. Like, there's a lot of elements in this that are taken from Emerald Mine. She's like one of the main, most influential Boulder Dash clones. But it did add a few elements, and then Subterra took some of those elements, so yeah. Alright, what's this? Care to help me with this? What's this? I don't know what that is. Do I have to drop a rock in there? Alright, let's see how that goes. Very slowly. The rock pushing sound is kind of strange. Oh, it's an elevator. That's nice. That's a cool element. Also, okay, just gonna say, you should be able to backtrack your path. Like, I don't know why you can't. Like, if you make a mistake, I get that maybe you might want to, like, go back and forth or whatever, but, like, if you make a mistake, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. That seems like one of those things where it could be, like, it could be left as is, because I could definitely see the reason why it was designed this way, but also, I feel like it could also be frustrating to, like, try to draw a path, and, like, you make a mistake, or you go over a wall, and you don't want to do that, but it's too late, like, the dude's already kind of moving around, so, like, I don't know. I'm just saying. Alright, so we have a gem and a bunch of bombs, so let's just dunk them in the goop. No, I'm sorry, but I just feel like these controls are way too slow. Like, I just... Like, if you're trying to control with the arrow keys, it is so awful to go that slow. It just does not feel good. Like, I cannot really abide with that. Alright, so... This is supposed to show us how these work. Yeah, you have those yellow gems, which I believe are new. And they just turn into those. Okay. Alright. Do only gems get converted in these? I think so, yeah. Ooh. Bombs don't go through. And... Excuse me, what? What just happened? Did the yellow gem destroy another yellow gem? Are they self-destructive? Or was that a sapphire? I legitimately have no object permanence. What the heck? Alright. Wait, what's the undo for? Like, what's the point of the undo? I actually don't think it works that well. Oh, no, it is, okay. Never mind me. Okay. Yeah, okay, so the yellow gems squish one another. Also, they're only worth 3? That's kind of weird. Alright. That's an odd one. Alright, bag. Alright. I mean, I will say this. Having the game control so slow can be good because it allows you to kind of plan what you're doing, but I don't know. Like, this still feels a bit too slow to me. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this, y'all. I feel kind of bad about, like, constantly harping on this. Because it feels... It's like, honestly like the main criticism I'm having so far. But like, I don't know. Also, what's this? What's this level? That's literally just like 2 seconds flat. Yeah, okay, so another thing about this game is that it has a lot of difficulties. So you can like choose like what level of madness you want to experience at any given time. Which I like. Alright, elevators. Okay, so it brings them up all the way up. This, I believe, is actually new. It doesn't quite work like the ones in Subterra because, for one, the elevators in Subterra move automatically, and two, whenever an object gets to the top, it rolls off. But yeah, that's a cool element. I like it. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, embedded walls. Yeah, sure. Let's work with that. Actually, let's just do this. It's gonna be a lot less tedious for me if I do it that way. Then it's gonna take a way back. Strange sound for a bomb to make, but okay. Alright. I ain't gonna judge. If that's the way this bomb rolls, then that's the way the bomb rolls. With strange, shrieking sounding sound. Is that actually an instrument? I don't know. I feel like I've heard that, like, in all of the media, and I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Anyway. Across. This is like one of the easier levels to do. Like, look at this. Look at me solving the level. I'm not sure what exactly this is supposed to do. Like, the amoeba is growing. I know that much, but it ain't doing much. Yeah. Yeah, I'm playing kind of the easy levels. For now, I'm trying to find which levels introduce interesting new mechanics. Like this, a glass maze. Green saloon. You can blow stuff up. Oh yeah, there's a key. I want to look into how those works. The key works. So, alright, just gonna real quickly do this and then push that, and then I'm just gonna hang around, get the key, and go through here. Wait, what? You're not allowed to do this. How dare you? Okay, so it's like all of a sudden the game just decided, oh, I'm going to remap your path. Like, what? What's that all about? That's not very nice. I feel like I'm being really harsh with this game, and I apologize. It's not my intent to be mean and a jerk about it. This game is fun. Like, the base of this game, I still actually feel very fondly about it, but it's just like some quality of life changes that you could make to just bring so much more to the experience, you know? Like, the game speed should be toggleable. Either in-game or through settings. I struggle to understand why that's not the case. But if you change that, honestly, like, already you've improved this game by 1,000-fold, in my opinion. Maybe not 1,000-fold, but still enough. Like, I don't know, maybe like the mouse wheel or something like that, or like, again, have a tab, like a little bar you can drag to speed up the game or something. I don't know, that would add a lot. It would go a long way to make this feel a lot better, in my opinion. Also, the sax don't make sounds. Interesting. Maybe I was too busy rambling. I thought they made sounds in the original. Oh well. Yeah. Alright, so I want to look at the elements. So, glass maze. What's so special about glass anyway? Oh, I know what's so special about glass. Yeah, okay, lasers will go through them, I think. Because as I said before, this game does have lasers. This feels like a freaking deadly maze over here. Like, I cannot touch any of the walls or else I'm screwed. And I'm gonna have to, like, redo a bunch of drawing. That's interesting, but I also don't feel like that should be the main conceit and challenge of this. I don't know why I'm using the word conceit a whole bunch, but whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go up there. Oh, and the game scrolls as I draw. That's cool. Okay. And no, I don't want to go in here. And click here and there. And boom. Now we just gotta wait. So yeah, I'll try to give some of my thoughts about the game so far, aside from the ones I've already given. The graphics, I think, look pretty clean. Like, I remember the original always kind of had this slightly more amateurish feel to it, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. It does have a very nice graphical flair, and yeah, I think honestly this, like, the main thing I think they changed, like, the miner's graphic actually looks a little more polished. Like, compared to the original, which I think was a bit less so, I guess. But, no, like, honestly, I think this game looks pretty good graphically. So I'm happy about that. Anything else? Honestly, it's, aside from that, I don't really have that many other thoughts so far. It's Sapphire Yours. They didn't really change that much about the game. They added touch controls, which are pretty cool. That's fun. I actually do like that. I already talked at length about the speed, so to speak. But I think that could be easily improved with by giving the player control. Like, this level of speed can work if the player can choose to go at that speed. That's what I've been saying. Like, this is not that big of a deal to me. Like, again, just give the player some options, and yeah, money rules the world. I remember that stage from the original game. One-way door. Oh, yeah, that's quicksand with rocks. Interesting. Yeah, I'll look at that. I'm not gonna do all the stages. I will say I like how they handle the snapping in this game. Like, for the mobile touch controls, that's really good. Like, I'm actually really surprised they managed to pull that off. Like, honestly, good job to y'all. It's good. It's good stuff. Like, I mentioned a few gripes I had about the touch controls, where, like, you can't really go back on your path while you're drawing it, which makes sense to me. Like, sometimes maybe you've seen me go over my path several times, so I don't necessarily think that's something that should necessarily be fixed, necessarily. But it is a thing to consider, I guess. Anyway, let's see, what else do we have? One-time door. Oh. Yeah, I'll look at that, sure. Oh, that's cool. So it's like a mixture of the one-way paths and the key gates. That's interesting. That's an interesting thing. I don't think I've really seen that before in a Boulder Dash clone. Open safe with bombs. Were safes in the original game? I feel like they were, but I don't remember. They probably were, though. Yeah, I definitely think there's a bit of polish that could be added to the controls. Like, sometimes the character just stops even though, like, all that's happening is that it can't move yet. Like, if a rock is falling, the character shouldn't necessarily just, like, stop moving, you know? But that's another minor thing, I would say. Open the bag. Wait, what? What's the challenge of this? What's the challenge of this? We've already encountered the bags before. Was this supposed to be earlier? Pillow fight. Oh yeah, this level. Yeah, pillows. Yeah, I actually remember this from the original. I think that'll be the path. Let's see if I'm right. Yep, I was right. Heck yeah. Alright, let's see. What else do we have? Pushing a stone. Yeah, that one's pretty simplistic. Racing doors. Oh, yeah, that's a cool concept. Alright, let's do it. No. Stop trying to go into a wall. Oh my god, that is so infuriating. Seriously, there was no reason it should have stopped there. That's what I was talking about. Like, it's kind of strange how the game just succinctly proved me in what I was talking about just earlier. At least it's mobile friendly. But just barely. Yeah. I'm curious to hear from the people who made this, though. Rock Smash. Okay. Alright, so that's a bunch of tutorials. And I think I remember Sapphire's preferred. Yeah, also now I'm noticing the reason why this is all feeling kind of really unbalanced. The levels are ordered alphabetically. They are. That's kind of interesting. Ooh, I like... This one looks fun. Alright, let's do this. Alright, now my questions are, Sapphire's gonna roll in. I don't think so. Alright, well that was it. That was the challenge. With that taken care of, I can literally just do this now. There you go. Level solved. And now we just have to wait for them to catch up. Oh no, I am glad I revisited this though. And since from what I hear it's actually being developed, hopefully like I don't know, maybe they will add some improvements in the future. That'd be good to hear about, you know? But yeah. Let's maybe try out something a little harder. I have maybe some time for that. Let's go to Tricky. This level looks interesting. Alright, let's see. So now we have to do this. Alright, so this is where it gets tricky. I want to get the gem, but I can't snap it out. So, I think what I have to do is like push the rock here. And then, oh, can I? No, I cannot. Okay. Like, honestly, the undo also is just really super... Yeah, continue, please. Okay. Single step off. What does that mean? Oh. Oh. Interesting. Okay, Hmm. Yeah, this is tricky. They were not wrong about that one. Okay. I don't think there's anything I can do about this. So, from here... Uh... Let's see. If I move here... Push the... Okay. What happens if I move down? All the way. Okay, that happens. I don't want that. Alright. Okay. Yeah, that kills me. Yeah, that's not surprising. Okay. Can't do much about these rocks, I don't think. Actually, I think I do understand the rationale behind having the character start to move already. Like, since you're kind of timed. And you could have other things kind of like following you around, so I guess that could maybe also be a problem. Okay. I like the single step feature. It's interesting. Okay, let's see here. I think this is the best thing I can do. I can't go in there. Otherwise I get stuck. Okay. I think I know what I want to do. There you go. That's it. That's cool. I enjoyed this very much. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Maybe one more. To show the true fun of this. Biorecycling. What's the point of all this? Bonbon. Oh. Hi, the robots. I remember them. Okay. Boulder problem. Wait, can gems go through quicksand? They can't. Then what exactly? Oh, they're just decoration. Yeah, you only need 12. Okay. Alright, so this is all going to be about getting rocks to where they should be. Interesting, interesting. Alright. This is going to be one of those trickier levels, I think. Alright. This one first. Alright, so now for the one up there. Actually, okay. I don't know if it's gonna roll in. It is nice. Also, I'm curious though about hearing the rationale behind the speed of the game. I mean, I'm not saying there's no reason for it to be slow. I'm just saying that I personally understand it, and I feel like it kind of makes it flow a little less well. But yeah, I'll say I'm open to the possibility that there could be a really good reason for it. I'm not just complaining and then saying that's the truth and you can't like change my mind. Nah, of course not. There's always a good reason to do things, and I trust that they likely did have good reasons to do this. Alright, so there's definitely gonna be some complications going that way. I think maybe I should have focused on those first. Don't know if I could have though. Yeah, I literally removed as much ground as I could have. Is this little? Nah, definitely not as little. Alright. And I got blocked and everything is ruined. Okay. I definitely want to leave that tile in. So we're not touching that. Okay. Yeah, everything else can just be brought in. I think I want a pillow here. Just to stop bad things from happening. Okay. Right. I'm actually gonna uncover this now. Okay. That might have been a mistake, though. I don't know. Could have. Whoa! Why did you do that? Why can you push the boulder over this? That's not good. But yeah, given how the controls were, I should probably have just stopped it anyway, because even if it hadn't, it would have stopped me. So yeah, that's on me. That is on me. Yeah, I think that's good enough for this demo, though. So I was just wanting to kind of give this a shot and see how it fared, and yeah, my thoughts are basically what I've said. This is good. I like this. This is basically what I remembered it being. I think there's been a fair amount of polish. It looks nice. No music though. I get it because it's an earlier build, but I remember the music very fondly from that game, and I would have liked to hear it again. Aside from that, yeah, game speed toggle, please. Or if not, I'd like to understand, like, at least, like, the motivation behind making it that slow. Because I feel, like, personally, I feel like it kind of makes it drag on just a little too much, and I don't know if that, it doesn't make it that fun for me. It might just be a personal preference thing, though. And I know y'all are sick of me rattling on about that, but I just feel like it's the big thing that's stopping this from being just great, you know? Like, it is relatively minor in the grand scope of things, but I would really like to see something done about this, personally. Maybe y'all don't agree. That's valid. Let me know what y'all think. Do you think the game should be faster, or is this fine? Yeah, let me know in the comments, but, yeah. Otherwise, I enjoyed this. I wouldn't mind revisiting this at some later point if they like change some stuff or maybe even add more stuff. That could be interesting. So yeah, this is a fun game. Definitely check it out. I'll put a link. There should be a link in the description to this, so definitely check it out. And yeah, I'm wishing the best of luck to the developers for this game in getting the rest of it done and whatever else they may have left to do. If it's still in beta, like I'm assuming it's still in beta, but it might not be. But yeah, so that's it for me. This is B3Becky07 with Sapphire Yours. I will see you all in the next video, whatever that may be. Until then, as always, have a nice one.